if you're not setting goals, then you don't have a direction. When you have goals, you sort of create a purpose for yourself. You wake up each day and know this is the goal I've got to hit, and these are the things I've got to do to achieve that goal. Life becomes way easier. You have more of a direction. You know exactly where you're going, and you feel way more purposeful with every action you take. So in this video, I'm going to convince you to start setting your goals and how to set your goals. I banged my head on this desk just before this video. I went down to pick up my microphone and smashed it on the desk. Fucking awful. The size of a goal. Now this is quite important. You don't want it to be too small. And you also don't want it to be too big. You want it to be big enough to the point where you have to take enough action so that somebody says to you, well, you're taking that much action. That's where the goal should be. So you have to push past your limits and still achieve a big goal. But if it's too big, you'll want to give up and not reach it. It's sort of different for everybody. Maybe you work better with small goals and then keep changing them. But from what I've learned recently, from lots of different pieces of YouTube videos, long form content and audiobooks, is aim for a big goal. Then each day, you're willing to put as much effort in as you possibly can to achieve it. When you set goals, you actually have meaning to your daily actions. Every action you take has something behind it. There's something there where it's like, also, I'm doing this for this. Let's get it done as quick as we can. Let's do it to the best quality we can. Because in the end, we're going to get this result. If you go into it like that, that completely changes the meaning of what you're doing. If you sit down and just do some work and don't know where it's going and you're sort of a bit confused, you don't know if you should do this task or this task, and it's like you're overwhelmed, you become stressed, and you just don't want to do it anymore, and you end up doom scrolling. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid here by setting goals. Set your goals, write down the actions you need to take, boom. If you start your day with this, you're programming your mind at the beginning of the day, we need to focus on achieving these goals. Then every time a decision comes up, you're way more likely to pick the decision in favor of your goals. You get that? So the takeaway from this video is you're going to set your goals literally right now. You're not going to procrastinate it and write it down, I'll do it later. You're going to do it right now. You're going to set out at least 5 goals. You're going to make sure they're screwed into your head. And you're going to make sure every morning or every night or both, whatever works best for you, you're going to write down your goals. I'd recommend first thing in the morning, every morning, you're going to write down your goals. They're going to be big enough so it's hard, but they're not going to be too small or too big. It's that perfect amount, and you'll feel way more directed and purposeful in life. That's the task for you from this video. If you do it, it will change your life. So why not just give it a go? Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.